What's up guys, welcome back to another Destiny 2 4-second weapon review video, and today I'll be going over the Gambit Auto Rifle, the Hazard of the Cast. Now how to obtain this weapon: this is a Gambit reward, so you can get it from completing those Gambit bounties that have the reward drops, Gambit rank up packages, or from finishing a Gambit match. It's an RNG drop from there. So for all clips in this video, this is the roll that I have. So precision frame, this weapon's recoil pattern is more predictably vertical. Two barrel options, we have arrowhead break and extended barrel. Arrowhead break makes your recoil direction more vertical. I want that extended barrel because I can throw on a counterbalance mod. So next up we have extended mag and allo mag. I just went extended mag for that extra magazine size, which helps on auto rifles specifically. Next we have Zen moment, causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. And then we have kill clip, reloading after a kill grants increased damage. As I said, I do have a counterbalance mod on, and then a full range masterwork. Going over what a good masterwork would be, in general, a range or stability masterwork is ideal for either more range or better recoil. Obviously on auto rifles, they have pretty solid stats, so I would just say go with range or stability as I said. Mod wise, for this auto specifically, I would go with a counterbalance mod for a more predictable vertical recoil pattern in the Crucible, and then maybe like a minor spec mod for extra damage against those lower tier adds in PvE. Going over the archetype, so it is precision frame. This means it is a 450 round per minute auto rifle, which falls in with the Tigerspite, Uriel's Gift, and the Prosecutor auto rifles. This was the best type of auto to use for a while, especially in year one of Destiny 2, but all of the other like auto rifles have been improved since then, and all those other weapons like pulse rifles and hand cannons have been improved as well. But having the extra help with the recoil direction can help you out tremendously when it comes to hitting shots consistently with this weapon. Going over PvE and the PvE side of Gambit, it can perform pretty well if you get a catered roll. Autos have always performed well because you can just hold down the trigger and annihilate those smaller tier enemies pretty easily. It doesn't matter if you're using it for lower tier activities or in-game content, it usually has a place as the ad clear or crowd control weapon that most people use, considering when it comes to Gambit, most autos would be used as the, again, neutral game weapons to take out those lower tier adds. Having a god roll can really help you out and your team, like with whatever PvE activity you're doing. I personally don't have a PvE roll, but a god roll PvE hazard of cast would have a barrel that focuses on, I'd say, a balanced range and stability. Extended mag only paired with outlaw though, keep that in mind. High caliber rounds, ricochet rounds, flared magwell or light mag in the magazine slot, ambush assassin, triple tap or Zen moment in trait column number 1, rampage, kill clip or outlaw in trait column number 2. So you do have a good amount of options to choose from for a good PvE roll. Going over Crucible in the PvP side of Gambit, it's not the best weapon to use in the current sandbox, but it is not the worst, so to speak. So precision frame autos have always been good, and with Hazard of Cast coming into play, it's good for many reasons. One of the things that I personally like is that the sight itself is very, very open, and you can see basically everything in your sight lines, versus other sights that give you some blind spots, right? And there's some sights that are really big and bulky, and you can't really see a lot, which is unfortunate. So that's what I like about this. In my opinion, the 450 RPM auto rifles are currently the weakest out of all the autos. You can roast me however you want on that. That's just my personal opinion. But the good thing about autos in general is that they can be used at the mid to long range and for some close quarters combat engagement. So there's a little bit of versatility there, especially with the 450 round per minute ones. Mine, with extended barrel, a ranged masterwork, and Zen moment, keeps this weapon very consistent at a range. Like if I had arrowhead break, it still wouldn't be able to hit as far, but my handling would be up, so I would be able to take less flinch, which is pretty good. Going for Gambit and that PvP side of Gambit, it wouldn't be as good because, again, most of your engagements are at longer ranges, which mean this weapon can't really hit that far. I mean, maybe mine can because of the range on it, but still, you're probably going to get outclassed by pulse rifles and scouts and linear fusions and stuff like that. So if you'd like to get closer, by all means, go for it. Just be warned, if you're seen, you're probably going to get melted by those guys. So you just got to play it correctly. A PvP god roll would consist of arrowhead break or polygonal rifling in the barrel slot. The only reason I went with extended barrel on mine versus arrowhead break is because I have Zen moment, which keeps my stability up whenever I get hits. That's why. So ricochet rounds, flared magwell or light mag in the mag slot, tap the trigger or Zen moment in trait column number 1, and kill clip, rampage, or high impact reserves in trait column number 2. Going over some useful exotics and perks, the only exotic I can think of would be the Axiom War Rig. This is a Titan exotic which automatically fills any auto rifle's magazine at a steady rate, which means you could have Rampage on this weapon go for a while and not have to reload as often because it's automatically filling the mag. It's not as good as a Lunafaction Warlock, but that's like the one thing I can think of off the top of my head. Plus, any auto rifle perks like dexterity, targeting, and unflinching perks will help you out a lot as well. Going over my final thoughts, overall, this isn't the best weapon for the Crucible on the PvP side, especially on Gambit, but it does shine, I think, better for PvE activities. I'm not saying it's bad for PvP, but in the current sandbox, pulses and hand cannons dominate. If you do want to take this thing into the Crucible, it is not bad. Just be warned, you might be outclassed by other weapons. Now that we're at the end of the video, there's 3 things that I'd like to tell you guys. So number 1, if you're looking to join a clan on Xbox, PS4, or PC, the D1 Fire Team, which is the clan that I run, is looking for active players who want to grind the endgame content, knock out some triumphs, etc., etc. If you and your clan want the benefits of a bigger clan, you can apply to join with the link in the description. It'll say clan link. We'll review your account essentially, and we'll see if you'll fit into the clan. And if you have any questions, you can send me a message on any of my social media links below as well. If you're in a small clan with your friends and like you want, again, the benefits of a bigger clan, you can come right on over. Number 2, if you want to help support me, there'll be a link below, say best way to support me. That'll take you to a 4-minute video. If you want to go check that out, that'd be awesome. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell next to subscribe. Share this video and then comment what y'all want to see below. Third thing, if you want to join the Discord, there are no requirements to join. Plus, we're looking for people who actually have moderator experience to take over the Discord. Like, I'm more of a player, not a manager, so if you like doing that stuff, awesome. We have some text chats, obviously, about Destiny 2 Forsaken and some other upcoming games like Division 2 and Anthem. Plus, we have some voice chats as well. I know for myself, I'm on Xbox, so I can talk to everyone on there. But if you're on PS4 or PC and want to chat, Discord is going to be the best way to do that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.